Hello, Self, Cosmos, Ohana Universe. It's Magic Mirror work on April 12th, I believe, 2025. Full moon. Or is it April 11th? Let's see here. 6th is breath. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, Saturday. It is just past 6 a.m. I'm seeing what looks to be a star exactly in the direction of east. Almost the same place I saw about a week ago. I wasn't sure if it's a plane or something unidentified or what. So just curious. And we'll see what happens with it during sunrise. And I could look it up on the whole sky guide thing, but I think it's just there, just saying hello. My dear friend Ali is here. She's off for a race today in Belcara. So it's kind of cool just being with a dear friend and being reminded. Tired, definitely getting up this morning. Oof. And realizing when I woke up and was woken up at about 3 a.m. by my beautiful cat that I was definitely sweating. And I'm like, what is going on with my body that has the heat coming in through that time? And yesterday I didn't have any date tea either. I'm just saying a bunch of random shit. So whoever's listening to this, I'm like, yeah, this isn't for you, this is for me right now. I'm just recounting, so I'm getting it solidified in my brain to notice the things, because one of the things is I don't always notice. So didn't drink the date tea, so I was having all this heat energy, but I don't know what it was from. I had lots of fruit the night before. I had blueberries, cherries, pineapple, mango, orange. I was definitely feeling more fruit. And then earlier on in the day, we had the tuna and the salad. Didn't have any carbs really. Didn't really cheat or sneak anything else in. Didn't eat too much yesterday, actually. Interesting. And I juiced, but I didn't drink that much juice yesterday either. And then now, and woke up with really dry eyes too. Had some strange dreams. I can kind of grasp them as I'm trying to think of them, and they're going away as fast as I'm trying to grasp them. So it's kind of funny to notice that. Who was in there? Even who was in there is going away. Like I knew it a second ago. Iris. No. Yeah, it's just funny. All these people are coming and going, and just let them go. And it was really good. I read Tim Ferriss' 5 Bullet Friday yesterday, and one of the things is this new book, Consolations 2 by David White. Another David. David's such a prominent name in my life. And he shared a piece he wrote about anxiety, and just anxiety, this constant state of worry. It's a state that's supposed to come and go. Like, yeah, worry, look at all the angles, analyze, evaluate, feel that. But anxiety is a constant state that robs, I'm going to go with the singular me from being able to be present to the moment, forgetting that the breath and the present taking me right back here is more important, because that anxiety just leaves me in the perpetual state of I can't reach a state of calm. And the more I get into it, the more familiar it is, the more the mind will say this is where you're supposed to be and keep coming back to it. And in doing so, losing sight of what's possible. And that constant worry, that constant tension. And I have a dear friend coming over for a breath this morning, and I felt I was reading that. I might read it out loud again to her, because it's to me as well. And there's something there. There's so much there. There's so much wisdom there. Part of it will be diving into the anxiety, and part of it will be reminding her that you don't have to dive into the anxiety. That's just one of the possibilities. You can dive into the peace and the presence right away. It just might be so much less familiar. You can dive into anger. You can dive into joy. You can dive into exuberation. And as you dive in, as familiar or unfamiliar as it is, just recognize it doesn't have to last forever. Every breath, it can change completely. And that's what I'm recognizing more and more, even when I'm completely feeling out of sync, janky. Jambled. Oh, I like that word. Someone said yesterday. Jambled. Jambled. Even when I'm feeling jambled, everything is possible. And often I can still feel jambled. Oh, Yvonne came to my dreams recently. He was talking to me about something, that's for sure. Hmm. 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 Hearing the inner call. That's part of it. I give people what they want in hearing an actual voice, but I'm slowing it down to the speed of sound and the speed of language, which is also artificial. And there's so much more possibility, I imagine, without language, without sound. And it's meeting someone where they're at and meeting myself where I'm at. I think that's the piece, is meeting myself where I'm at. I don't doubt the power of being in an indigenous circle with the traditional songs. Like, holy tamale, I really appreciated that. And I don't doubt the power of being in a conscious circle where the songs may be sometimes more familiar or heard before, where over and over what I'm honing is the precision, not of the right words, but having the words flow through that are coming from their soul through my mouth so their ears can hear it for a change. And coming in and out as needed. I'm getting better at lying back and not, no word that comes up is interfering. Even here in this, I'm noticing when I'm being precise and when I'm interfering. And so Brent and I never got to connect yesterday. I'll leave a little message today. Enjoy the weekend. After the breath today, the bigger thing will be to remind her this is a gift. There are things and ways to support each other, trust each other more, but that's not the expectation either. And we can chat about it, but it doesn't have to come from you. Giving away gifts, it's such a reminder. Like, part of it is nothing is expected, and part of it is to remind the recipient that gifts can flow from the cosmos. This whole idea of money is to make things easier, not to make them more stressful, not to keep a ledger that we feel we have to balance out. And that's part of the trap if she takes it and says, I have to balance this out. She's a doer. So in a way, she'll already balance it out. It's impossible not to. And it's a reminder that it was never expected and never needed. Looking at the color of the sky, it's a beautiful blue, clear sky today. I'm so excited for that. And then off in the distance, there's more whiteness and then some colors, just a little faint color. We're not even hitting sunrise yet. It's still first light right now. My beloved will be painting with a couple of her friends today. Fantastic. There's so many opportunities. Yeah. Opportunities to shift this gazebo around. contemplating how to get some work done this week as well. There's a part of my mind going, oh, I've got to do all this stuff with driving and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And reminding myself how to embrace this. How to really 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 embrace this. Mm-hmm. I'm just noticing. Just noticing. I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew there was that someone waiting for me. All right, I will check out what that star is. I am reminded, like people saying they've gotten all these losses in crypto. Yeah, wouldn't it be great to shift this shit up? Let it go, let it go, let it go, and let it flow. All right, a lot of gratitude. Ciao for now.